Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023. Got another mini vacation for the end of this week here, so I got some projects I got to do. As you probably are aware, if you've been watching my channel, I have 8 chicks that are about 4.5 weeks old now, and we got to get them set up to be integrated with the existing chickens. So, show you what I'm going to be doing over here. The first challenge is I need to still be able to get to my muckout area and the nesting boxes. So what the plan is I'm going to build kind of a chicken tunnel between where you see those cinder blocks here and where I have this piece of gate set up here. So that'll allow me to still get to the muckout area. So I'm going to build a little tunnel right here, and then for the rest of this here, let me back up. Hey buds. And where you see those posts, we're going to have that fenced in. So we're going to have about 10 by 10, give or take, fenced in here. And then I got to build a little coop and plop it in the middle there. So that's most of today's project, and of course I got other projects with the garden and everything else I got to do. But this is the plan, and we'll see if the plan, how much that plan deviates. So I'll be back in a bit, go drink some more coffee, and hopefully it'll stop drizzling on me. And we'll see y'all in a little bit. Hey, part of my project I got to fasten a 2x4 to a chunk of chain link fence. So this is a method I'm trying here. Drilled a series of holes in there, about 1.5 inches apart, had some 12 gauge scrap wire, put it through the 2x4, and I'm just going to tie the bugger to the fence. Alright, that might help you. Yeah, well, that scheme seems to have worked, and I've got the construction for the tunnel done. Chickens are enjoying watching me work, and I think they know something new's coming. Alright, back in a bit. Alright, I got the run portion framed in here and skinned. Basically, I'm just tying to the existing chain link fence on one side. The upright on the chain link fence is drilled and then just wired to the fence. And it is connected to the main run. So when I'm ready to let them go, I'll just have to get in there and cut the existing chicken wire a bit, and then they'll be able to get another little bit of run here. Next step is I'm going to make another box out here, basically this here portion. So I have a place to slide that gate in and out that will be independent from the coop, because I can't fence over the whole thing. So that's my next step, and then I can start driving in T-posts and stringing in the main pen. Back in a bit. Alright, the gate system is done. Basically, I duplicated the size of the original opening. This is tied with some old 12 gauge Romex that I had to the fence. And got a little bit of a gap here with that piece of scrap wood, so I can put that gate in and out. It does lift out pretty easy. Just pull it out, slide it down. So that'll keep the new chicks and the original chicks separated until they're old enough to meet each other. And all I have to do for that part is just cut the existing fence over there and tie it in, and this part will be done. So now I get to build the 10 by 10 pen area. Oh, and a coop. Back in a bit. Alright, I got the first bit of fence roughed in here. Next thing I have to do is put a coop in the middle of this, and then figure out where and how I'm going to make another gate using whatever scrap I got left here. So off to drink some coffee, and then figure out how to build about a 4x4 coop in the middle of this for the youngins. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Hey, so I got the skeleton of a coop created here. It's going to go probably 6 inches to a foot in the ground, so the bottom won't all be exposed. The top I'll probably chop down. I was thinking about using it to help support the roof. I'm still undecided on that, so I'll leave it for now. So basically we got 4 2x4s for the corners. It's 48 inches wide, so put the 2x4s across to give me 48. And then I was running low on lumber, and I realized I probably don't need to do full cross beams or cross beams on the side, because it's going to be plywood holding it together. So I used one additional 2x4 to make these notch cut braces here, top and bottom, for floor and for roof. And it should be fairly solid. Once you get all the plywood wrapped around it, it's definitely going to be solid. So now I got to cut me a floor, put that in there, and we'll be carrying on. Back in a bit. It's still getting rained on out here. Got a floor, 2 walls on. Floor has a center brace, so basically it's 24 inches on center for support. Should be fine to handle the chickens. Cut a door here. I measured the door based upon the size of the wood, not taking into account the 2x4 underneath it, so I'll probably need to increase that by about 1 inch tall, no big deal. And still working, still getting wet. Back in a bit. I decided it's probably time to move this thing to position before I add any more weight to it. So this is probably going to go badly, but got to use a piece of 2x4 on the bottom so I can put the dolly on it, and now I get to go through this gate. Down that hill and all the way over yonder. So hopefully I'll make it. I'm already bleeding a little bit and I'm wet, so who cares? Well, that was a bit sketchy, but it's down the hill. I'm going to put the back piece on and have the side opposite the open door facing the fence, and I'm going to hinge the other side there. So I'll put the back piece on, then I'm going to dig some holes for it and put it in position and try and get her level. check that thing with a level. I think I'm almost done for the day. Side to side looks pretty freaking good. Front back has a slight down slope, but I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm filling these holes and get her moving. Alright, it's 6:45 and I have managed to build a box. Cost of this project was about $100, maybe a little bit less for just the coop materials. I bought myself a dozen 2x4s and 2 sheets of plywood. 2x4s are down to about $3.50 a piece. The plywood was about $24 a sheet. I did use some of the 2x4s for the run over there. So figure 10 2x4s into this project here. Things I still need to do, I need to basically put a slant on there. I'm going to put some metal over there for the on top of the wooden roof, so I can get some drainage coming off of that. I did not make anything hinged. That was one deviation from my plan here. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to cut a muckout door. Same method that I did for this one. Get through the fence there. There we go. Where I've got that on sliders. So I'll probably just do a muckout door on one side of this coop here. But it's currently a box. $100. If you look at the chicken coops that they sell on Amazon and Tractor Supply, and you look at the dimensions of those, they're like 2 foot by 18 inches, and they want like $130, $140 for them. This is 4x4 by 2, so that's definitely enough room for 10, 12 small chicks. Once we get everybody integrated, I'm not sure if I'm just going to close this one down and just let them play underneath it, or if I'm going to leave this one open or not, because I'm assuming everybody will go in the big coop. But tomorrow I'll be putting some type of a roof on here and finishing up this fencing. So I'm probably going to paste all this crap together and make you a video so you can see what I did today at the little homestead. And these are all the parents of them little chicks that we got coming. Daddy is a black Americana. The mummies are blue-laced red Wyandottes and another black Americana. So, alright, I will talk to you later. Y'all have a great day. If you found anything here helpful, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you soon.